Dale
Earnhardt
Jr.
All right.
is a legend himself with 26 NASCAR Cup Series wins and his own Xfinity Series team. What else is there for Dale Earnhardt Jr. to do? He has famous drivers on the team, such as Martin Truex Jr., Noah Gragson, Chase Elliott's been on his team before. But no one's been talking about this new driver named Josh Berry. Let's go into this and Josh Berry's future. What does it hold for Josh Berry? Last season, Josh Berry, the driver that drove for Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s short track late model team, was on Dale Jr. download about around October. Before Josh Berry won at Martinsville, this is what he was known for.
It's crazy how one little mistake leads you into something bigger and bigger. I mean, he was doing a very, very good job running in the top 5, and you know, just a little problem with tires. He had to put tires, put him in the back of the pack with all the tires, and this is what you get.
Yeah, I mean, these Xfinity races, like you said, with not much tires on them, you know, to start off with, and you're back there trying to make up for something that's not there, and yeah, it just kind of gets pushed up high. Oh, it's going to be a pretty big hit. And then you're going to get hit in the left rear.
Yeah.
And now your left rear is down, and you're going to finish it down
I
here.
think that's it, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
the 23 of Blaine Perkins making his Xfinity debut today for our motorsports.
Yes. I really like the way you teed that up.
If you don't know what he's doing, he's giving the middle finger to the guy who wrecked him with a smile on his face. It was meme to death at the time. I remember that. So, what is my thoughts on Josh Berry? In all honesty, I think he's a nice guy. But at the age of 30 years old, does he have enough time to make a good legacy in NASCAR? Some drivers have drove to their mid-40s. Does he have enough time to get to the Cup Series and make a name for himself? I don't know. Martin Truex Jr. took a long time and struggled for years until he finally had found a perfect 2 seasons, which gave him a championship and 12 wins within 2 seasons in 2016, 2017, and 2018. He was known as one of the big 3. Does Josh Berry have enough time? Well, I don't know. This year he did make a start at Dover, but nothing really happened. Inspired equipment, but
Josh Berry, what a shame.
No caution yet, though.
He may make it back to the pits, but he had pretty heavy contact up there.
Gonna have to get.
Yeah, something gave away right there.
It's just the right front slowly going down right there. And he didn't make heavy contact with the outside wall.
what does this all mean? Well, I just think Josh Berry is not ready for the Cup Series for sure. Give him 2 to 3 seasons to make a name for himself in the Xfinity Series. But reality, he was a nobody last year. If you do remember, he just drove for the modifieds. I mean, the late models, he did not really do that much. But 2 to 3 seasons will give him a chance to get a name established for himself. That is what I'm talking about for the future of Josh Berry at JRM Equipment. I mean, if you've seen in the past, Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s made drivers that came from nothing become something. Martin Truex Jr., for example, as a champion of the sport, and look at how his 2004 season became.
Jr. trying to become the 6th different driver to win a Busch Series race here in Gateway.
Pretty much with half a lap to go, nobody in front of him, nobody behind him. You just don't need to get in trouble in here in 3 and 4. Eases through the middle of 3 and 4. Throttle up. You see him hit this pretty much coast home from there. And of all these people here, nobody is sitting down.
Everybody on their feet cheering Martin Truex Jr.'s 3rd win of the 2004 season.
Ron Hornaday looks like he will come.
By a guy who started outside the top 10. And there's our 2004 NASCAR Busch Series champion, Martin Truex Jr.
What a job this young man has done. 24 years old, Miami, New Jersey, his hometown, 2nd-generation racer. Talked about his dad last Saturday at Darlington when he locked up the championship. But when they started this 2004 season, Benny and Dale.
This with Dale on his final day, and to have him come kind of crash the victory stage.
It was awesome.
Party with him.
It was so awesome because, Dale gave me my opportunity to move to North Carolina to race cars for a living. And, you know, I wouldn't be here today without him. My path would for surely be different. I wouldn't have won 2 Xfinity championships right out of the gate. There's a lot of things that would be different if it wasn't for Dale.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, your 2014 NASCAR Nationwide Series champion, Chase Elliott.
As we already got the Mark Drake Jr. and Chase Elliott videos in, for example, of the drivers that Dale Earnhardt Jr. has put in. He even has William Byron in, but that's besides the point. Josh Berry, if he does go to Cup, 3 to 4 years in Xfinity, I think 3 to 4 years in Xfinity will do great for him. And I think what he really needs now is to stay in this Cup Series for another season, the Xfinity Series, for a full-time rookie season up to 2023. At the very least, 3 years at a good amount. That's the minimum, I think. And then 4 years is way too pushing it too much. But I also think when he does go to Cup, the ride that he'll get will be Josh Berry will go to Cup Series in the 1 car, replacing Kurt Busch. Now, what I mean by this, we still got a couple years left on Josh Berry to go anywhere. But I think, because Kurt Busch has already established himself that he might end up going to, he might actually end up going to the new team for 23XI. But it's because of the Chevy team. I think Josh Berry has a better chance to get that 1 car in the future. Chip Ganassi Racing has been a Chevy team since really 2000 and 2000 and not, well, ever since Truex was in the 1. That's been a team since. I mean, they've been a team in a Chevy for a long time. And Kurt Busch retirement video came out this year, so you never know. But they said, as a rumor, he was on retire. He said he wasn't retiring. So what is the future for Josh Berry? Well, I tell you, he's going to get that 1. I believe he can get that 1 and do great things in the 1 car. Not more Monster Energy, but just with his own sponsorship and Chevrolet and other things too. Plus, Ross Chastain will be his teammate most likely by that time. So I think Josh Berry can get a few wins in the 1 car. Picks
Checkered flag.
for my prediction. Let me know in the comments down below, and if you will, please leave a subscription here. It means a lot. I'm sorry about talking about some driver that no one's talking about, but I just thought it would be really cool to have him talked about today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe for more, and until next time, have a good one.